stranded among giants. The private jet cut through the sky like a sleek silver arrow, its engines humming softly over an expanse of endless ocean. Inside, Ava Sinclair, the world's most famous actress and model, lounged in a leather seat scrolling through her phone. She was used to luxury, red carpets, exclusive yachts, five-star resorts. This flight was no different, just another trip to a private island retreat. Then, the turbulence hit. A sudden, violent jolt sent champagne flutes crashing to the floor. The pilot's panicked voice crackled through the speakers. "Mayday, mayday! We're losing altitude!" Ava barely had time to brace before the plane lurched sideways. The world became a blur of flashing lights, deafening alarms, and the sickening sensation of falling and then blackness. Ava awoke to the scent of salt and jungle. Waves lapped gently against a white sand shore. The wreckage of her plane smoldered nearby, twisted metal and shattered glass scattered across the beach. She was alive, alone. For hours she wandered, calling for help. No cell service, no sign of her pilot or crew. Just thick, humid jungle stretching endlessly before her. She'd survived the crash, but where was she? Then, the ground shook. A low, thunderous rumble echoed through the trees. Ava froze. A shadow loomed. From the dense foliage emerged a massive shape, 20 feet tall, scaly, and walking on two muscular legs. Its long snout, lined with jagged teeth, dripped with seawater. It stared at her with ancient, predatory eyes. A Spinosaurus. Ava had seen dinosaurs in movies, but this wasn't CGI. This was real, and it was hungry. The days that followed were a blur of fear and adaptation. Ava ran, hid, and learned. The island was a lost world, untouched by time, teeming with creatures long thought extinct. Baryonyx hunted fish in the river shallows. Suchomimus stalked the marshlands, their elongated jaws snapping at anything that moved. The Spinosaurus, the true king of this forgotten place, ruled the waterways with ruthless precision. Ava was no survivalist, but she was smart. She built a shelter high in the trees where the smaller predators couldn't reach her. She scavenged for food, coconuts, berries, even catching small fish in tidal pools. But she knew it wasn't enough. The Spinosaurus had seen her, and it was watching. One evening, as the sun bled red over the horizon, she saw it again, standing knee-deep in the water, its eyes locked onto her. It wasn't attacking, it was waiting. Then, an idea struck her. She had no weapons, no strength to fight, but she had food. Using what little courage she had left, Ava tossed a fish onto the sand. The Spinosaurus tilted its head, then lumbered forward. It sniffed the offering, then swallowed it whole. The next day, she did it again and again. Days turned to weeks. What began as survival became something more. The Spinosaurus no longer saw her as prey. It saw her as the strange, hairless creature who brought it food. One night, a storm swept through the island. The wind howled. Trees snapped like twigs. Ava's shelter was torn apart. She was exposed, vulnerable. Then, through the chaos, she saw it, the Spinosaurus, standing nearby, eyes gleaming in the darkness. It didn't leave. It stayed, guarding her through the night. They had become something more than predator and prey. They had become allies. Months passed. Ava had lost hope of rescue until one morning she spotted a distant plume of smoke. A ship. Her heart pounded. This was her chance. She gathered her things, preparing to signal for help. But as she turned to leave, she saw the Spinosaurus watching her. It let out a low rumble, something almost mournful. She had a choice. Return to the world of fame, luxury, and cameras, or stay in the wild, where she had found something real, something no one else on Earth could ever understand. As the ship drew closer, Ava made her decision, and when the crew finally arrived on shore, they found wreckage, footprints, but no sign of Ava Sinclair.